Heads and tails in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to it. Another episode, another legend sitting next to us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it. I am your host with the most, Brian Black, and this is Heads and Tails. And as always, I'm not rolling solo. I've got my main man, mi compadre, brother from another mother, DJ Wax. Say Wax.
Hola.
Shafiri. You good?
All good. Ish, I don't have headphones on today, so I can't hear myself. That's
Feels
why
kind of funny, right?
I'm being like, what the hell? Yeah. Otherwise,
I'm good, man. Different setting, and we'll tell you now where we are shooting from, and I'm excited with our next guest. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about Cisco Umlambo.
Yeah, man. Quickly, right? Shout outs to the man Cisco. Pretoria represent, right? He really came through to represent his hood, and I really liked what he stands for and what the future looks like for him. He really was just not about the bullshit, if you want to put it like that. And I really enjoyed engaging with Cisco and the plans that he has for the future, right? So DJ Cisco Mlambo representing multiracial records.
Yeah.
Love and shout out, yeah?
Yeah, shout out, man. I think the conversation was quite a little bit serious, but it was really nice content, you know?
Yeah, man. I think, a man of his caliber and what he's achieved in the past couple of years, I think if we celebrate that and have a lot of people learn from that, I think we will see a lot of recording labels come through because of what he had to share, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, and also that he also is a mentor, teaches kids how to DJ.
And what I liked about a lot of the guys that were in the school are the ones that were commenting a lot. One of them being Ludes.
Lady
Ludes, I was like, big up, that's my mentor, biggest mentor, you know what I'm saying? Our guest today, ladies and gentlemen, for me, if you had to take the word intention and mold it into a human person, it would look like our guest today. She has been intentional from day one when she came into the scene. When I first heard of her, all I could see was just intention. She is a businesswoman. She is a daughter, I believe. She's a wife. She's a mother and an overall nice lady. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to bring to you the one, the only, Lady Leah in the building.
Hey, thank you.
Lady Leah, hello, ma'am.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Finally, we are here.
We've been trying for a long time to get some time out of our schedules.
Look, first and foremost, thank you for allowing us to invade your space. Thank you for your time.
Pleasure.
You're a busy lady.
Yeah.
And I think that's the back and forth that we've had because you're so busy,
Yes.
Thank you for taking the time just to sit down with us because I think we need to celebrate your story.
Oh, thank you.
We need to talk about where you've been. And like I said, if I had to mold the word intention into human form, you are it.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, man. Look, I think yours has just been, I think from day one, what I admire most about you is your intention was to break stereotype, was to break gender, was to break race. And you were just not about that and you were just saying, guys, I'm here to entertain and let's just focus on the entertainment.
Totally.
Yeah. And I think we're going to take it back a little bit, right? You were born and raised in the East Rand?
No, so I'm actually also from Pretoria. I'm a Pretoria girl.
Really?
Yes.
Why is it that I thought you were from Benoni?
No, me and Cisco are from the same hood.
No way.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So, Leah, you moved back to Pretoria now
Yes.
from Cape Town. So when you move, now you're a DJ.
So I was just starting to become a DJ, but I was still at school.
Yeah.
I was still young, 14 years old. Technically wasn't allowed in the clubs, but I made it inside. They didn't really know how old I was. I was a big girl.
Okay.
Makeup.
Yeah.
Boobs.
Yeah. But now, how does the conversation sit at home? Do they know that you're DJ?
Yes.
Okay.
So, my mom and dad, especially my mom, knew that I was into music from a very young age.
Okay.
you know, all the young girls in school and things, they all wanted Barbie dolls and that sort of thing. I always wanted a radio, like a bigger radio.
Oh,
It started
nice.
with a little pink tape cassette radio FM thing,
Yeah.
little round thing. And then, you know, I wanted a bigger one and a bigger one.
Yeah.
And eventually I
The
was
older
having
you
those
grow,
like those hi-fis,
Oh yeah.
boom
over the
boxes.
shoulder,
And, you know, then eventually you want DJ gear and stuff. So I always wanted a bigger radio. So it was always there. And then, my mom kind of saw that I was making my way into this world. Actually, I think my brothers dabbled with it a bit.
Okay.
Especially my middle brother,
Yeah.
Morgan. He's also a popular DJ.
Oh yes.
And I think he started DJing, but not very professionally, just like push play, stop push play.
Okay.
Not like really mixing, but
Yeah.
he was dabbling into actually playing live at like house parties and that.
Yeah.
And when he got a mixer, then I was like, what is this? And I used to push buttons when he wasn't there.
How old are you during this time?
About 14.
Okay.
13, 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just go a few steps back, right? At home, let's say 6, 7.
Yes.
Was it a house full of music, or was someone in music at home?
My big brother used to play music in his room a lot,
Yeah.
and my dad loved music, but I can't remember there being like music all the time.
Yeah.
However, my mom was a pianist,
Oh, okay.
but she didn't play often, but you can kind of get the feeling that it was in our blood, you know, her being a pianist, also eventually being a piano teacher.
Oh, okay.
My dad loved singing, so I just think it was in me, you know, from the beginning.
Yeah.
And as much as, you know, I was too young to go to clubs and that, when my parents saw me in newspapers and on flyers and, you know, making 50 Rand here and there,
nice.
they were like, okay, maybe, you know, you're bringing
There's
home the
something
money,
here, yeah.
becoming famous. Maybe you know.
But back then, you know, I don't think there was a lot of house music, tech, whatever, right?
No.
What were you listening to? What were you playing at the time?
I think it was everything my brothers were playing.
Right.
Fine Young Cannibals.
Yeah.
Some, you know, Gloria Gaynor and disco, Michael Jackson, anything.
Yeah.
You know, so that's kind of what I was brought up with.
Yeah.
But it did, I mean, when I started to hear any kind of like consecutive beats in the early 90s, I was like, whoa, that's cool. Ace of Base.
Yeah.
You know,
You think about it, you know, stuff like Fine Young Cannibals, you know, that was the thing back then.
Yes.
You know, when I don't know if you were exposed to the clubbing by then, you know, was that what was played in the clubs as well?
No, I think not that. It depends where you went, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I also like things like Salt and Pepper there's too many to even mention. But my first clubs I was going to was like Buckaroos in Pretoria.
Pretoria, okay.
Which was a proper house club.
Yeah.
House. Yeah.
By this time, you're already interacting with Cisco, you know, or was this?
He was around in those days, but it was more when we opened the record store.
Okay.
And he also opened a record store.
Yes.
And then we were all playing around the same Pretoria scene.
Okay. Cape Town, you start collecting music. Was this vinyl?
So actually I started on CDs.
Okay.
Because that was just when CDs started coming out.
Okay.
But it was more like buying mixed compilations at like Musica and those sorts of things.
Yeah, now 38 or something like
yes,
that, right?
And then I would just try and like blend them somehow.
Okay.
I'm sure it was a total mess for at least 2 years. I didn't know what a beat match was until one day 2 tracks had the same BPM by chance.
So you're a self-taught?
Yeah.
Really?
My brother and I just figured it out.
Really?
There was no YouTube and stuff back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you have equipment to?
We had a mixer and 2 DVD players.
Okay.
Man.
So it was CD
So we-
this side, CD this side.
Yes. And like mixed compilations. So they were already both mixed.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But
you would
kind
mix
of find
over a
way
mix.
of
I think I would always bring the new track in when
just
this
as
one
that
had
is
a
being
had a
mixed.
break.
Yeah.
You
Smart.
just like sneak it in.
Smart.
But there was no beat matching.
Right.
And like I said, eventually one day the beats just happened to be in line.
Yeah.
And they just happened to stay there. And I was
Yeah.
like, what is this magic?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
These songs are like pulsing together.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I knew there's more to it.
When do you start collecting vinyl?
So it was probably around 96, 95, when I was about 16.
Right.
Because I was playing at clubs and I was seeing all the DJs playing vinyl.
Okay.
And I was like, And in fact, back then they didn't have CDJs in the club.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I used to have to bring my
CD player.
rack-mounted
Oh, man.
Gemini little
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
dialy thing.
Yeah.
And I used to have to set it up in the DJ box and play my
Shame.
CDs.
Yeah.
And then I was like, maybe I should like try this vinyl thing.
And move over to here, yeah.
And then, yeah, it started to become a passion. And every time we went to London or any kind of holiday, we'd always be in the record stores.
Oh,
that was
nice.
like the main thing.
Oh.
Buying records, buying records, buying records.
This
and
is
then,
you and your brother?
Yes,
Okay.
me and Morgan.
Okay.
And then we eventually, I would say, about 96, also 96, we bought turntables.
Okay.
My dad bought us turntables, and then we would obviously just practice all the time. And it just became like an addiction.
Yeah.
So we left the CD thing,
Yeah.
and vinyl was it. And then because I was going overseas a lot, just on holidays and things, and buying a lot of vinyl, then I would sell some vinyl to like other DJs, maybe some tracks that, maybe I didn't want anymore.
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
I bought it by accident. You always get that one song that
Yeah,
you bought, and then you're like,
bangs nice in the record shop, and when you get home,
why
it doesn't sound the same. Yeah, yeah.
And then it kind of, then I had people coming regularly to my flat in Sunnyside to look through my records and buy.
So I suppose then the habit was when you were moving across the world, you'd buy maybe 2-3 extra copies of the same thing that you like.
Sometimes, yeah.
Right.
And then eventually I was bringing in like a box to sell.
Oh, nice.
Actually, it was selfishly, a lot of it was for me.
Yeah.
And then whatever else I didn't want
You just
would
get
have
rid of
been,
it, yeah.
yes. So I had
Surprisingly,
guys.
people bought it.
Yeah, they'd come to my little flat. I had a little bachelor flat in Sunnyside by myself on the top floor.
Yeah.
And they used to just come and I think my turntables were still like on the floor
Yeah.
with the
Wow.
mixer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And eventually my brother and I were like, okay, let's try find like a little shop somewhere
Okay.
and we can do this together.
What year is this?
98.
Okay.
1998, because I matriculated 97.
And a year later, you've got a record shop.
Yeah, well, I was already DJ. I had already 2 compilations out from the clubs I was playing at.
Wait, in
When
96?
I was 16 and I had my first compilation for ESP. It's a
Yeah, yeah, I remember
ESP.
ESP.
And then
Oh, you did a
ESP EP,
competition.
yeah,
Is it?
when I was 16.
What the hell? Okay.
I know. And then DNA, which was a big Pretoria club.
Yes, yes.
I did their compilation when I was like 17.
You had 2 compilations in the 90s.
Before I was...
Right, like, and she's 17 years
She's
old.
17,
bruh.
bruh.
So eventually, yeah, I was finished with school when I was 17.
Yeah.
And then I was already living the lifestyle and selling records. So
Who were some of your peers back then, like people that, one, you were selling records to and that you were playing, next to, like at these clubs?
back then, my brother and I missioned together a lot.
Yeah.
But, ESP was like Dizzy,
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Nelson,
Yes.
Justin V, Surge. There was a lot of them. Don was quite popular back then also at DNA.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these guys don't play anymore. Some do.
Yeah.
Some have changed alias and their brands and stuff. You know, some are not alive anymore, to be honest.
Yeah.
Some are still hustling. But yeah, back then it was like the start of the rave culture.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
So the genre was rave that you were playing
Yeah,
at the time?
I swiveled between deep house, which I actually learned a lot more of when I had my record store, and like electro.
So
Electro.
the compilations, those two compilations, what was
Those
genre?
two were like electro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
ESP.
ESP and DNA, quite banging.
Yeah.
Not hectic hard.
Yeah.
Still bouncy. My sound's always been quite happy and bouncy. Even if I play deep or if I play tech,
Yeah.
it's always got that happy feel.
Yeah,
I don't like very dark music.
Yeah.
I like something that touches you, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Uplifts your soul.
A little bit of soul, yeah.
So those two were quite electro and like wobbly,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of
Yeah,
kind of sound.
Yeah.
But then when I got to some of my bigger compilations, Catch Me If You Can,
Yeah.
which was
Yeah.
kind of what really like blew me up.
Yeah.
You'll see the second and third edition or series, because there were 3 releases under that label. The second and third one, I had double pack. And the first
Back
CD
then?
was Deep House, and the second one was Electro. Because I really wanted to showcase those two sides of me.
Yeah.
You know, selling records in Sunnyside, and the kind of people that were coming to us looking for music, it was a lot of it was Deep House.
Yeah.
And that was the days of where mid-tempo started and everyone wanted the 45 records to play on 33.
Yeah.
It's almost like how Kwaito started.
Of course, yeah.
It was a 45 record
Yeah.
played on 33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much slower. Yeah.
Okay. And people would just walk in and say, I want a 45 record. Didn't matter what it was.
What it was, yeah.
So obviously I was then exposed to all of that and the soulful house and that like special deep sound.
Yeah.
As much as I was still playing my banging electro,
Yeah.
I just grew in love with both of the styles.
But for someone as versatile as you, it becomes a little difficult because now you have a wider range of people that you play for. So your collection needs to also be as vast.
Yes.
How expensive was it? I mean, considering that, you know, it was in the late 90s.
Back then I was paying like 50 Rand a record. It felt expensive,
Yeah, at the
but
time,
it was like an addiction.
Yeah.
And I was making money. I didn't have kids.
Yeah.
You know, I was single.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of like just do what you want to do.
What you want to do.
Yeah, and obviously, having played now for 32 years almost, and
Damn.
over time collecting music,
Yeah.
obviously your collection is going to be big.
How many records do you have, Leah?
Well, I stopped buying records a while ago.
Okay.
Even though, like, now I'll buy 1 or 2, but like full on, you know, when
Yeah.
the digital space came in,
Yeah.
I stopped buying records all the time. So I would say I've got about 3,000 records. It's enough, but
Do you keep
it's
them
not
in
a
the house?
lot. Yes.
Yeah.
What,
3,000, but obviously now my digital collection
Yeah.
is massive. But if I do see a good record now,
Yeah.
I'll still want to buy it.
Yeah.
I just know it's like 400-500 Rand now for one song.
Of course. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
too
an
much.
addiction to all of us. If you started back then collecting vinyl back then, even now, you still want to have that feel of having to buy a record, right?
It's the best.
Vinyl.
Yeah, it's the best, man.
Yeah.
I just wanted to. I know that music. That's the you went in on that. Yeah. I kind of want to find out what is it that really you wanted to do besides being besides following the passion of music. Maybe what your parents wanted you to do when you finished school. Did you pursue any of those?
Apparently, I was quite cheeky, so
Apparently.
I should have been a lawyer.
Oh,
apparently.
Okay.
But I was very stubborn, so I wanted to do what I wanted to do.
Okay.
And my mom was like, "Fine," because I was already making money.
Yeah.
And my mom couldn't really like make me do stuff I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
Even though I wish she did. I wish that I did go on to study something and get,
What is it that
degrees.
you would have?
I probably would have wanted to be a lawyer.
A lawyer, yeah.
It would have been something that's, because I can, argue my way around things if I have to.
Yeah.
And it would have been something good to fall back on.
Yeah.
The music industry isn't always kind when it comes to finances.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you guys saw how it was in COVID.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Like
we were
everything.
like it was really
Hard
bad,
times, guys.
yeah.
Like, it was really bad.
No,
think
it was.
It was a big reality check for
Yeah.
anyone who's in the music industry.
Yeah.
The
We haven't
entertainment
even
industry.
we haven't even recovered, bro.
No,
No, not really.
Like, people are.
That's bad.
Yeah.
I still have COVID debt we have to pay off.
Ish.
But
Damn.
so I do wish that I did something else, but I wouldn't have stopped DJing.
Yeah.
It would have just been something else that I could have fallen back on in a more corporate space.
Sitting down with did you have a sit down with your folks, or was it just like, nah? she's a DJ?
The generation of my mum and dad was very like, let the kids go play in the streets, no, not worrying too much,
Yeah.
if we fall and hurt ourselves, just walk it off.
Yeah.
So things they weren't like, they didn't pressure me to do anything I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
Like now, obviously, as parents, I want to make sure my kids are set up for their future. They can't just be a DJ. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You need to have something else.
Have they given you some sort of indication that they want to go and pursue?
Yes, so my stepdaughter is DJing.
Oh, okay.
She's 14.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Talk about things coming back full circle.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
My son, no, he doesn't want to DJ.
Right.
Funny enough.
Okay.
He's a gamer, computer.
Okay.
Same as my husband.
And people make a living out of that now, right? I've heard some kids saying,
Yeah.
I want to be a gamer when I grow up,
Of course, I mean, someone has to make the games.
Yeah. Look, yeah.
Exactly.
So,
But
your career, began at a very, I don't want to use the word tricky, but there was a huge division between black partying and white partying, right? You kind of went between that space.
yeah, so I remember when I was young, like apartheid sort of like tapering off.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Yeah.
And I was always that young girl that was like, why must my black friend sit there? He's my friend. I remember being like the first one to like fight with people about the fact that we have to separate in any way. So when it came to music and parties and just how people, obviously the music, it has no color.
Yeah.
So whatever music speaks to you and speaks to you and speaks to whoever, it's almost like a universal language. So when I liked deep house and I would party in places where it was mixed, that's always been my favorite, where it's a mixed bunch of people. And it was, in the end of the day, it was just about the music. You know, same thing where I was like the only female DJ. I didn't really think of it that way. I was just a DJ.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were at that time, were you like the only DJ, or did you know of any other female DJs?
There was 2 other female DJs that I knew of,
Yeah.
but they were from London and had moved here.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That's Soul Sister. What's her name?
No,
That's-
Kate Sutherland and
Oh,
Vicky Edwards.
I think I know Vicky.
Never heard of those.
I think I know Vicky.
And I mean, I'm sure there was 1 or 2 in Cape Town or whatever that I wasn't really aware of, but I was one of the first female DJs. So every time I was in the DJ box, people were like,
Yeah.
"Who's
You
this?
got that a lot, right?
What?"
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Especially during those times.
Yeah. Because I think we were in a very conservative you know, whether you were in a black or white crowd, it was still conservative. So
Yes.
if they saw a female,
Yeah.
it was like, oh, okay, what's happening
What's
there?
going on? And every time I got that reaction, I would want to like prove myself. Be like, oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
let's show you.
And they come ask funny questions like, are you going to play this, right? Did you get that a lot?
No, back then wasn't a lot of requests.
Yeah.
Requesting music wasn't a big thing back then
Yeah,
in the
actually.
rave culture
Yeah.
or in the house culture. Obviously, in a commercial like disco club,
Yeah.
they might be like, oh, play, you know.
But it wasn't still wasn't that big. I mean, even in clubs, it wasn't, man. We
I mean-
we actually trusted DJs.
Yeah.
We just go, you know that he's gonna rock, you dance, and that's it.
Sometimes the DJ, you couldn't even see them. They were in another
Aha.
room,
Yep.
you know, back then.
Yeah, true.
But I think, you know, for yours, Leah, I think, and hence I use the word intention with you, right? You may not have thought about it, but there may have been some instances where you had to push as a female to say, look, guys, you're not going to walk all over me.
Yeah.
There must have been situations where people felt they could just walk all over you just because you're a female.
Well, I think this is where the whole lawyer thing comes into.
Right.
I was always the first one to speak up. I was the youngest, so
Yeah.
I would be this 15-year-old girl in the office with all the other big DJs,
Yeah.
and the owner is some big gangster guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would be the one to say, your speaker's broken, you're this, you're that, you know? So, like, people could already see
Yeah.
that I was like a tough cookie. Yeah, so they didn't... I've got this thing where people treat you the way you let them treat you.
Yep.
If people know that you won't accept any kind of disrespect,
Yeah.
then the chances are they're not going to try, because I'm going to show them my teeth straight away. I'm not going to back down and be, "Oh."
Yeah, well, timid and stuff.
I'll come straight for you.
Yeah.
Not like physically, but you'll hear it from
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
You know? And I think me having that like attitude and that sort of strength within me, I didn't really have people trying to walk over me. And this came up a lot in many interviews that I've had over the years. And is like, how did you cope being a female DJ when, like, you know, men were trying to, you know, I suppose it happens with some people where you get used as a female,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
the owners or promoters want something else from
Of course,
you.
yeah.
But I never had that. And
Yeah.
to be honest, a lot of ladies think that being a lady in a male-dominated industry gives you some kind of, puts you lower than them, or you have some sort of disadvantage. I've always felt that I had an advantage because I stuck out, because they noticed me, because they were like, whoa, and they're like, okay, like, let's hear. I always felt like it was an advantage for me
Yeah.
being a woman.
Okay.
I never had anyone trying to take advantage of me,
Okay.
because I would never let them.
Yeah.
They could see that they would never get away with something like that with me. Obviously, there's times where, you know, driving at night on your own. But I mean, a guy driving at night on his own is in the same danger, you know? I always was friends with the bouncers. They would always take care of me.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, I have a different experience being a female DJ to a lot of other women.
Yeah.
A lot of other women will say, you know, they try to like take advantage in the office and
Those are the
sexually
stories that we hear,
and like men not wanting to give them a chance because they're women. I had the opposite experience.
Really?
Yes. It was easier for me in the industry because I was a woman.
Wow. But do you think it's because of your
My persistence and
yeah,
attitude.
that
Possibly, yeah.
And is that because surely a lot of the younger up and coming, even back then, some of the ladies that were coming into the scene, would be, those are the questions that you get asked by them. That, do I have to be pushy? How do I penetrate the industry? Because experiences are not the same. Because yours, I won't lie to you, it's the first time that I hear of it that, you know, you were just like,
Yeah.
Never gonna
No,
happen.
being a woman for me helped me a lot.
Wow.
It actually gave me a lot of opportunities that men didn't get, you know?
So in that time, I think, like you're saying now, there were about three other DJs. What prompted you to then get onto Divas on Deck? Because there weren't a lot of the female DJs.
No. So it was me, Kate, who I mentioned from London.
Yeah.
And then another lady who came in by the name of Lalisha.
Lalisha, yes.
And we just, obviously being the only three girls, we would often get booked together for like some sort of women's month.
Ladies, whatever.
What. And then we just thought it would be a cool idea to do like Destiny's Child.
Yeah. Because there was
DJ
a
group.
big PR campaign. I remember you guys were doing TV interviews. And
Yeah, we even did a similar photo shoot where
I
we all
saw that,
stood and the
yeah.
fire and everything. So it was just about coming together and having a 3-pack compilation.
Yeah.
And then the biggest part about it was touring
Yeah.
the country.
Yeah.
Because we actually, we did play together a lot all over the show.
Yeah.
So we were like, let's do something.
Yeah.
So we did, and we did tour a lot. I remember I was 21 when that was released because I had my 21st birthday in Bloemfontein on our album tour.
Yeah.
And yeah, what happens on your 21st birthday? You're just like,
Do you even remember?
I do, unfortunately. It was bad. They all ended up in my hotel room.
Wow.
And I was hugging the toilet. And I still had this hairpiece on, and the hairpiece was falling down.
Yes.
It was, your 21st birthday. I mean,
Fun
it
times.
is always
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But I always remember, Divas on Decks was when I was 21.
This was.
And I'd already released Deeper Sounds of Lady
What?
Leah and Flipside House. And
Wait, what year was the Divas?
so 2021.
2001. Yeah.
2001.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, just
And you had
before
already
that,
had 4 out.
I had already opened Flipside Records, the record store.
21 years old.
Before that,
Yeah, it was before, yeah.
when I was 18. And then we did Flipside House
Yeah.
compilations.
Yeah.
So Michael G did one,
Yes, I
Bubbles
remember
did
that.
one, and
remember
I
that.
did one.
Yeah.
Michael G did the mid-tempo one.
Yeah.
And then after that, I did like Deeper Sounds of Lady Leah.
Through
And-
Flipside.
No, that was with another record company.
Okay.
I mean, all my compilations were with different record companies.
Yeah, yeah.
I never believed in exclusivity.
Okay.
Even if they wanted to give me upfront
Yeah.
check, I was
Yeah.
like, why pigeonhole yourself? So yeah, a lot happened from 16 to like 25.
Yeah.
That was
So-
major.
The idea behind Flipside Records was first it started off as a vinyl
Record store.
Yeah. And then it went over now to you pushing compilations.
Yeah, so when the digital era came in and
Yeah.
vinyl sort of took a dip,
Yeah.
we then made it into like a record label,
Yeah.
and we released some compilations.
Yeah.
But it was not just mine, it was like other DJs
Other
and
DJs.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then we had the studio, so we would do like other DJs mixes and, just like hiring the studio out for different things. So it was Flipside Recordings. It went from Flipside Records to Flipside Recordings. And then Flipside Management, which is now the agency
That's
where I manage other artists.
currently. And that's the beauty about you, Leah, because I think in the process of you growing as a DJ,
Yeah.
you kind of were pulling other people,
Yeah.
with you to say, guys, do you want an opportunity to release a compilation? We can
Yeah.
release a compilation with you.
Definitely.
But what was the process of you picking those DJs? Was it just people coming up to you, or was it just you identifying the talent?
It depends which series.
Yeah.
So obviously the Flipside one, Bubbles worked for me.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He
At the
managed
store.
the deep house department.
Right.
That's when Black Coffee and all the guys were coming and buying records from us.
Yeah.
Fresh, everyone.
Yeah.
In the 90s, that's how we all met each other.
Yeah.
And we were like normal Chinas. And we still are.
Yeah.
Shout out to what's his name, Jackson, Billy.
Oh, Billy Jackson.
Yes.
Bubbles.
Yeah, Bubbles, man.
He's the best.
Bubbles mentioned a lot on our show. A lot of people have worked with him.
Yeah.
A lot. He's playing for me now in the next month. So
Yeah, man.
you guys must come to that.
We are definitely, we are there.
Yeah.
And then Michael G was just part of the furniture
Yeah.
at our record store. So he did one of the compilations. And then I started a Divas on Decks series where I wanted different female DJs to do literally all different sounds. So it would be deep house, electro, trance, drum and bass.
Yeah.
And it would be part of like a box set.
Yeah.
I think we only got to like the fourth one and we just had no more money. I'd like spent all of my inheritance and it just, it was one of those things. I mean, there's, you as you go in life, you try a lot of things and a lot of things don't work and maybe one or two work and you just run with that. So, you lose money here and there and you just keep pushing. You learn lessons.
Especially with the music,
Of course.
Yeah.
Because you put in a lot, work, money, everything, and then the returns are usually slightly very low until maybe something pops up, or it blows up.
Yeah, and then with Divas on Decks, we kind of split up because the one girl stopped DJing and the other one went back to London.
Okay.
So I started Divas on Decks agency, which then was a female DJ agency, and also like a mentorship school. So I was already teaching by then, but it was teaching to be managed by me.
Yeah.
Any
Any big names? Any big names that came through from there?
So Lamise did she did a audition with me.
Oh.
And she didn't make it back then.
She didn't make it.
She didn't make it, but she admits even till today it wasn't a good audition. She was very nervous.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I'm kicking myself that I didn't sign her back then.
But
you know what I mean?
you were focusing on the talent. We need to see that you've got it.
Yeah,
and if you don't have it, you don't have it.
She had major energy behind the deck. She was like giving it, but the mixing was a bit.
She was fucking up.
Yeah. But I mean, listen,
Fucking up.
it was really at the beginning of her career.
Oh, yeah.
I could see she had
it's
something.
expected.
Yeah, but look at her now, man.
And Cynthia, we were all doing things together. I was booking her for Divas on Decks events, and there was just so much that we did.
Zintle is also one of the first female DJs,
Yes.
according to you. Do you think she was one of the earliest?
I think so. Not as early as me and those other two, but within the first 10 years, she started to appear.
Yeah.
But she was also very like sweet and like, I don't know. Now she's like this powerhouse.
Now she's a powerhouse
She's
now.
diva now.
But
Present.
back then she was very like quiet and
Yeah.
sweet, you know. And this is one of the reasons why. Sorry, we're going back and forth. Why I think some ladies get taken advantage of because they have that like very timid, you know. Some people feel like they can abuse them if they want to, you know. And you just have to like step out of yourself and show that independent power, and then maybe you won't be taken advantage of like that, you know. But everyone has their own personality.
Yeah.
But it's just, if you're going to be a DJ, you need to be strong and independent. You have to.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be traveling at night, you're going to be in these toxic environments.
Yes.
There's going to be predators around you. People are going to want to not pay you, blah, 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 all these things, you know. And you have to be strong.
Yeah.
Even if you're a sweet, timid person, you must be strong and independent. Even the guys.
Even for guys.
You
yeah.
guys have to have
true,
big balls. You can't. I mean, I used to see it even with the guys.
Yeah.
The very soft ones used to be taken advantage of. Like, are you always getting the late set? You're going to play beginning and end. You're gonna always be the backup DJ. You're never gonna be the
main.
headliner,
The highliner, yeah.
because you're always just the guy sitting in the corner, like, ooh. No,
Yeah.
no, like, be like strong and know your worth.
Yeah.
People feel that.
Yeah.
Back then, so I'll just say in Soweto, for instance, or in the hood, or I'll just say in black townships, there were a few female DJs. So I just want to check if maybe you know these names, if maybe you can,
Tell
remember.
me.
Shelly?
Shelly? I'm not sure. Is she still playing?
Yeah.
Still playing.
Really? Vinyl?
Vinyl. She started vinyl.
Really?
She's one of those
Maybe
first.
I know her face.
You probably have. Or
Yeah.
Was it Prudence?
Prudence?
Yeah.
Oh, you remember Prudence?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I do.
Who was I
You
going
guys
to
went
say?
on a tour at some point together.
Yes, she's been around for
Yeah.
sure.
Nice. And what's her
Tops?
name? Tops, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember her.
So, was Tops part of the tour as well?
No,
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't think so.
So it's Prudence, Pinky. Pinky,
I
you
do remember
right?
her, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. That's
They,
cool.
were all,
dope,
they
man.
all came and did various things with me, whether it was the auditions or we'd be booked, on the same lineups for Women's Month or female. Yeah, we all worked together back in the day. And also, some of them I was teaching back then as well,
Yeah.
helping them to mix,
Yeah.
which I've stuck with. I've got a whole school now,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is also Flipside.
Yeah.
It's now Flipside Mentorship.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So there's a lot of Flipsides.
Yeah.
But we've kept the brand going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
It goes with the name, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep flipping and
Take a flip. Yeah.
No, but Flipside Records is the mothership.
Another body,
yeah, okay.
So everything is trading as. But, the ladies are still always coming to me for lessons and guidance and mentorship and, opportunities. So I'm always open to helping not only women, even though they are
The main-
always coming to me, but
Yeah.
but men as well.
Yeah.
And even kids.
Yeah.
My youngest student was 4 years old.
Oh, sweet, man.
Yeah, she couldn't even read the name of the song.
So I want you to kind of...
Yeah, standing.
Pedestal.
And she would only remember which song by the color of the picture.
Oh, no.
That's cute.
But everything's evolved, but also the intention has always been the same.
Yeah.
How
did the calls from, the black promoters now start coming about? Was it through a YFM or was it just people just coming in? It's like, who's this lady?
So YFM was actually a big deal back in the day.
Yeah.
There was a couple of guys who used to interview me and let me play on the show. And
You remember who?
yes.
Kabzela, Fresh.
Wait, I've just forgotten his name now. And funny enough, he gave me my Lady Leah name. What was his name again?
Bad Boy T.
No.
Fredjo?
No. It will come to me.
Okay.
But I was always DJ Leah. And
Yeah.
I walked in one day and he's like, Lady Leah. And I was like, that has a ring
I
to
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then everybody else became Lady something.
Then
Yeah,
it was, yeah. Man, it's going to kill me now what his name is, but I'll get it just now.
Adele,
No, man, he was very funny. He was like
AK?
a bit of a comedian dude.
Fredjo,
No.
Wow.
Shaba.
Chaba!
Oh, Shaba, yeah. Oh, okay, you see.
Shaba,
So I was residenting there.
He was resident there.
Okay,
I was
yes,
playing
so that's where we
Friday
first
nights.
met.
Yes, this is what I was trying to remind you. Yes.
Yes.
We first met there because I was residenting Friday nights and I would also do Saturday nights and then I'll do other shows as well. Not
Exactly.
just, but Shaba was the main one.
So he's the one that gave you the name Lady Leah.
Yes.
It's Shaba. Ashifa Shaba.
Yes. I hit him up on Insta
Yeah.
like a few months ago, and he was
Yeah.
still as funny as always.
Yeah. He's a big guy in Mpopo now running big
Really?
radio shows.
I think he's got
Is
a,
that
is
so?
it, I think he probably has his own radio
He
station.
does. He's got his own radio station now.
And I used to also get mixes with Glenn Lewis
Oh, yeah.
on Metro.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, I suppose being in the record store and having the deep house records,
Yeah.
they were like also surprised this white girl playing these records.
It didn't take you going into a township to kind of understand the sound, right? Because you'd see it from the guys.
It was
coming
from the
into
record
Yes,
store.
the record shop, yeah.
But you know, the experiences, I mean, having to play, you know, in different sides of the world, was there any awkwardness at some point? Or for you, it was just like...
Or at playing like in a
In the
township.
townships, yeah.
Not really. I enjoyed it. I obviously had to have a bit of security with me. But when I was there, I didn't feel threatened in any way. People were like super loving. And
Yeah. You know, today's episode is going to be a back and... Because we keep going back and... Because you're a legend, Leah, you know,
Thank
and
you.
your story is so, you know, and I don't want to stick to this today, you know. I'm trying to...
we are going back and forth, but
Back
there's
and
so
forth.
many things that are connected.
Yeah. You know, because now I you know, I kind of want to get into the idea of now playing overseas.
Yes.
How did that come about? Your first gig, do you remember your first international gig?
And the year.
It was in London,
Yeah.
and I think it was probably 2005. No, earlier than that.
Damn.
2001 in London.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had friends in London, and as I said, that female DJ, Kate Sutherland,
Yeah.
she moved back there. So we always had connection, and yeah, I mean, if I was there, then we could arrange a gig
Yeah.
through friends and other promoters and that. So
Yeah.
it's always like smaller gigs.
Yeah.
And funny enough, when I played there, it was always a South African crowd.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think it's still the case even
Yeah.
now.
Even now, yeah.
So it was like playing for my old fans that had immigrated, you know,
overseas.
London.
Yeah.
So, and then, you know, you would hook up a gig in Amsterdam with other friends, and maybe in Ibiza. I played there for a couple of years.
Nice.
But like beach bars and
Yeah.
smaller venues.
Yeah.
I'm still working my way up to the bigger ones.
I think it's you're there. If
Yeah.
not, it's just a
Exactly.
matter of getting that phone call now, right?
And also just hustling. You always have to reach out
Yeah.
to people.
Is that
and
what you still do to this very day?
Not as much.
Yeah.
Right now, because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
If I have a night off, then it's like, okay, cool, I'm going to rest, or I've got... But if I, let's say, am planning a trip to Cape Town,
Yeah.
then I will hit up everyone and say, yo, I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'll play at like 3 or 4 venues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then, you know, the DJs or the promoters there would say to me, when you're in Cape Town, let me know,
Okay.
and we'll do an event.
Do you still have the energy though? Like to do 4 gigs a night?
Yeah, the 4 gigs a night is
Leah.
easy. If you're playing back to back to back to back, you've got no time to be tired. It's when you play like a 8 to 9 set, and then there's a gap, and there's like a 3 to 4 set. That's tiring.
Yeah.
You don't mind me asking, do you drink?
I do, but
Okay.
right now I'm not.
Okay.
I have to go through these detox phases.
Oh, okay. You're detoxing now
Yes.
for a period of time.
Yes.
But you're gonna go back.
We'll see. Probably. You know, we're all human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what's really staggering for me, or something that is really, really scares me when I see it, is that Leah actually had over 18 compilations.
Yes,
Do you still remember all of them, putting them together?
I do.
18 compilations. That is a
18.
lot of work.
And it only stopped because CD stopped. So now you can go and you can do a beatport chart. It's like the same thing.
Yeah.
Or you can just put a mix on Mixcloud.
Yeah.
You just won't make money from it.
Mm.
So things have changed with regards to money.
With your taste being so wide, you play just about everything from deep house to deep tech to
Disco, funky.
Do you play amapiano?
I do sometimes,
Nice.
but not a whole set.
Yeah.
It'll be in between, like at corporates.
Yeah.
So I'll play big corporates, you know, they want the usual lady soul, kind of gata. I mean, there's like a corporate, like actual menu that you should have.
Yeah.
And in between that, I'll throw in some of my favorite piano tracks.
Okay.
I still want to play music I like.
Yeah.
And I like different songs in every genre.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Whether it's drum and bass or techno or house. I might not play a full set of amapiano, but I'll put in a song here and there if I need to. And it'll be one that I like.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. What's
Which
your
is
take
cool.
on the industry now? What's your what does it look like? Do you think there's still a future in the nightlife? I mean, we were talking about this off air.
Yeah. There is a future, but it's not the same as it was back then.
Yeah.
I mean, I came from the rave era where it was dark, big warehouses and lasers and, you know, walking out when the sun was up and then still going to an after party, you know, and driving, you know, that it was normal. Yeah. That, I think, is done. Big clubs also have faded.
Yeah. They close early now.
There's maybe 2 or 3.
Man, you know?
Yeah.
That's sad.
I mean, we've got Truth or Temple.
Yeah.
It's the only one, our
I think it's
temple.
the only one that's left.
Pretty much. Look, there's And Club, which
There's
is
And. Oh, yes.
very underground.
Shout out to Malcolm, Cafex,
100%. There's venues where that you can use to host, like club nights, but don't run every week. You know, in Cape Town, and there's Halo and quite a few little clubs. But a lot of it now is like that restaurant lounge club vibe.
Yeah.
And COVID kind of made people lazy because, you know, you won't find many places open at 3 a.m. anymore. And before COVID, it was minimum 4 a.m.
Minimum.
Yeah, between 2 and 4 was the main.
Yeah. People would leave the club at 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
In a way, like you said, aren't you tired? In a way, I'm glad that I don't have to play like the sunrise set anymore. Even though if I was in Ibiza and I was at one of those big clubs, for sure, I'll do it. Yeah, if the energy is there, that's what keeps you going, is the energy from the floor.
Yeah.
You will be awake. Trust me, if you're playing at 4 in the morning
to
a massive crowd, doesn't matter whether you've slept or not, you'll be firing.
Yeah.
You know, that you get that energy. But it's the restaurant lounge bar vibe now.
That's what's happening now.
And the daytime festivals, which is not the same as the raves were. The raves were at night.
Our time is up, Jazz. You know,
I miss that, man.
Our time is up, man. Like, it's the next generation's
I'm
time.
sure something else is going to happen, you know.
That might be what we like.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
Look,
I don't think so. But
also depends on where in the world. If you go to Ibiza, it's
a different story.
Yeah.
No, you're a wife, you're a mother, and your main hustle. Let me not call it main hustle, but your hustle comes from the nightlife. How has juggling that been for you? Hard?
Actually, not really, to be honest, because I have support at home.
Okay.
So we've always had a live-in nanny.
Yeah.
That was actually with me 15 years before I had my child.
Oh, nice.
So she lived in, and every time I had to go to my gigs, she would chill with the little one.
Yeah.
And, you know, my mom and my husband sometimes. So I always had that support at home, which helped.
Yeah.
Obviously, when he was a little baby, I wouldn't be able to, like, sleep all day because baby wanted mommy.
Mommy, yeah.
But you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Because you have to feed your family.
Man.
So, but now my son is like a teenager.
Yeah.
So he knows, don't wake mommy up. She will bite your head off. He knows. Do not wake mommy up.
Yeah.
And we've taught our kids to be quite independent.
Yeah.
And they're good children, so
Yeah.
I trust them not to
Yeah.
burn the house
The
down
house,
and stuff
when
like
you guys
that.
are away. Do you still
I
travel
won't
with your
leave
husband
them.
or what?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Does he travel with you to gigs and stuff?
So, a lot of the time.
Really?
But, now with our detox, we're trying to stay away.
Oh, yeah. So he's like the one that's right at the front dancing when you play.
He
or
would be
is
like
he-
on the
He's
side.
like the manager chilling on the side.
Or just chilling on the side, right?
Yeah.
But he's very supportive, man. I mean, when we
Very.
came here, he was just like,
Yeah.
at some point, I was like, nah, I think you can move
Leave
away,
it.
you can set up, yeah. But it's
He's
always
very
nice, yeah. It's nice when you have a supportive structure
Yes.
that kind of keeps you going as well, because it makes your job easier, because you don't have to worry so much
Yeah.
about, I have to go back home, I have to do this. They just say, do
Yeah.
your thing and come
Exactly.
back.
And also, I mean, your children are sleeping.
Yeah.
So, they're in bed.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving them alone. There's
Yeah.
always going to be someone there. Even now, with it being a teenager, I won't leave him at night alone. During the day, sometimes he's fine to just chill on the computer, stuck there
doing his
anyway.
thing, yeah.
But when they're sleeping, then they're not missing you. So
They'll see you in the morning.
they'll see you in the morning the same way they would see you in the morning if you were there.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Do they know that that you're a superstar out there?
They do.
They do.
But
Even
I don't
if
know
they're
how,
schools, yeah.
how. I don't know if they know
How
the
intense it
gravity
is.
of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. But do you find maybe sometimes when you go to a parents' meeting, some of the kids is like, that's your mom?
Bro, even their teachers.
They
they're
know.
like, no, Lady Leah's your mom, and then they're like,
Yeah. Maybe some of the teachers we used to go
They
party.
did,
That's
and I know what they were doing as well. I remember them
It's like, hey, you
sneaky.
are wrong,
A lot of times.
Leah was actually in some front page magazines,
Yeah.
billboard.
There was no
Lots.
denying her.
And the
Yeah.
buses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, you were in buses, bro. Like,
Yeah, it was quite a thing. The billboards were the most hectic. I remember I lost my voice because when I saw it, I screamed.
Yeah.
So you don't understand the feeling you get when you see that.
That is so crazy. I can
I
only
was
imagine.
screaming like
yeah.
a little baby.
Of course you would. I would do the same thing if I saw my name there. I would be.
And they were in these pinnacle spots where it was like outside, just as you left Truth.
Yeah.
It was that first billboard on the
That is
highway.
Crazy.
At the
guys.
airport, that first one as you hit
At
the
the
highway.
airport?
At the airport. As you took the turn off to all the David Gresham and Universal, it was the billboard right there. It was like the best spots everywhere. It was
That's
amazing.
crazy.
Yeah,
That
there
is
was like
crazy.
6 of them.
Yeah.
jeez, that's fame.
That is fame. Crazy, man. Apart from Flipside, what, mentorship now?
Mentorship, yes.
What are some of your other business ventures that you are into now?
So I have a fitness studio
Okay.
because I believe we need to balance our lives.
What inspired that?
I've always struggled with my weight.
Okay.
It's sort of just from it, firstly from my genes.
Yeah.
So my mum and all the ladies in my family have, the big bums.
Okay.
African
And
bums.
literally, I'm African.
Yeah.
And then also the lack of sleep and the alcohol and eating pies in the middle of the
In the middle
night.
of the
and,
night, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
the stuff that we
Yeah,
do
yeah,
after
yeah.
you've had a couple. It just is not good for you.
Yeah.
And even small things like not sleeping enough, that can really change your body and your mind and stuff. So anyway, after many years of abusing my body,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm in my 40s now. However, in saying that, I always gymmed.
Yeah.
I always
Even
gymmed.
back then,
Even
yeah.
all way through the week, I was always gymming.
Yeah.
So I'm like very strong. But in my case, I also have weight to lose
Okay.
and trying to keep slim and my mind focused. So, you know, as you age, you need to keep your muscle and build muscle, and your brain needs to be functioning.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm in between gyms now. And I found this new cool modality of training, which is called rebounding. It's basically jumping on a trampoline.
Okay.
But what attracted me to it was there's no impact.
Okay.
So like, for instance, if you have bad knees or
Okay.
something like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
it's not the same as running on the floor.
Yeah.
If you run on a trampoline, you don't get any kind of impact.
Really?
And also, we use music for sequences.
Okay. Okay.
So it's almost like if you think of like a dance class.
Yeah.
As an instructor, you choose like songs, and then you choreograph a dance.
Oh, okay.
So as a DJ, I'm picking tracks. That I'm like, oof, that's gonna like pump
Get
on,
the-
and
yeah.
the phrasing now, as the phrase of the song like goes down, I make them hold a squat.
Yeah.
And then as it builds, I'm making them sprint.
Yeah.
So you kind of like, as a DJ, it kind of all just came together. So I've got a rebounding studio.
Is that
which
where we
this
are
one
now?
that we're sitting in now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
With
called,
the beach vibes, right?
yes, so it's called Beat Boutique,
Okay. There we go. Beach
which is
boutique.
also
Love the name, by
a
the
name
way.
that I've carried through from something else.
Okay.
It was also one of my record labels,
Okay.
which kind of stopped.
Yeah.
And then I was like, but I really like that name. So we carried
Beach
on.
boutique.
Beat Boutique.
I like it.
Ah, it's dope, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because it's a boutique. We do a lot of things. Yeah, also have Pilates. We've got different trainers coming in. It's almost like I hire the studio out for different things, you know. And funny enough, having podcasts here was one of the ideas as well.
Oh, nice. So we're the first.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are the first. So fitness and music and sort of teaching
Yeah.
and inspiring
Yeah.
is basically what I'm doing. And looking after. I've always felt like I'm, you know, even though I started as the baby in the industry, I was
Yeah.
always the youngest one.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I'm like the mommy in the industry
Yeah,
where I
yeah.
take care of
Yeah.
everyone.
Everyone, yeah.
So being a manager or an agent, I'm always taking care of my DJs. And some of them are massive. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you could say even bigger than me because they've got more releases and charge way
Yeah.
more than I do.
Yeah.
And also my students, I'm always looking after them. If I see something, you know, on socials, or I'm just like, got this protective thing
Nice.
on the industry as a whole.
So
That's
dope,
really
man.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, when I was 15, telling the gangster owner that his monitor's not
It's not working, yeah, yeah.
It's because the other DJs wouldn't speak up.
Yeah.
But I felt like for everyone's sake, I need to say the monitor's not working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So already then I had that feeling of like, I want everything to work properly because I know how it should be.
Yeah.
And if I don't say something, then everyone else is going to suffer as
Keep
well.
what- yeah.
And there's a way that things should be. Like there should be a monitor in the DJ box. Your decks should be working. You know,
If you want me to perform, I need to have the right tools. And if the tools are not
Yeah.
there, I'm going to speak up about it.
yes.
Right.
And I'll probably be the first one to say something.
So you
But-
teach that to your students as well. Say,
Yes.
speak up. Don't be
I say
quiet.
when you get in the box
Yeah.
and things are not the way they
As
should
they
be,
should, yeah.
then you should be able to know where to push buttons and unplug and move and shift.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just do
Yeah.
it. Because it's like your space for that
Yeah,
hour
it's your office.
or 2 hours or whatever.
Right, yeah.
Turn the monitor, you know, put the decks where you want them or whatever.
So you're not the type to rock up with someone and they do that for you. And
No.
it's- yeah. They've got your DJ bag, they put it there, they make sure. You do it yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, should connect the cables and everything. Yeah.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's-
You bring the sound system in pieces, you put it together, and still rock.
Bro, I still carry speakers and
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Still, like, if I'm doing a private house party or something like that, I'll put the speakers in my car
Nice.
and my decks and my vinyl, and I'll do it all.
Lift them up and put them, connect
Yeah.
them.
If my husband's not there to help me, then I will do all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
it's-
so dope.
And I think that's one of the reasons why I always lifted weights in gym because I'm like, I'm going to pick up 3 record bags at once.
I might as well just do this, right?
I'm not going to go back 3 times. I'll pick them all up.
So you've got Beat Boutique, you've got Flipside mentorship,
Flipside management,
where you manage artists, right? For someone managing artists, and especially with a big name like yourself, you never get tempted to say, oh, this gig looks so good, I think I want to be in this lineup.
No. I'm the last person that I put forward. When someone says, you know, what DJs have you got?
Yeah.
I'll put my name last.
Wow.
Because if they want me, they want me.
Yeah.
I'm not,
That's true.
They'll ask for me.
Yeah.
And they do if they want me.
If they want
and
you
also my DJs know that if they see me on a lineup, it's not because I've put myself before them. It's because they asked for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the gigs that you get them, do you travel with them or do you just allow them?
No. I just make sure their calendar's up to date, that their contracts are signed, that they've been paid in full before they leave their house, that the flyers represent them in the way that they want. Their press packs are sorted. You know, everything has to be perfect before they play.
That all stems from maybe experiences that you went through as well, right? That you said, you know what, I want to get this right and make sure that my artists go through.
Again, looking after them. I mean, I've slept in my car because the guys didn't get me a hotel.
Yeah.
I've been left in Mozambique when not paid and no one took me to the airport. I've been on a flyer where my body was stretched. You know, when you take a photo and you like
Drag
stretch
from the
the
side.
corners. Oh yes, the sides, not the corners. The corners is the right way.
The corner is the
like
right
the
way.
sides.
Yeah.
And you didn't approve the flyer. You know, or they've like taken a random picture of you from Google and like
Like
there
one of
should
your
be
worst
some-
pictures. Yeah.
Some brand management going on. You know?
So you took all of those experiences and you said, not with my artist, and I'm actually going to do
And that's
this.
why they chose me. It's
Yeah.
because they saw how I've been handling my own career.
That's cool, man.
What have you not done?
Dude, she was on Survivor.
Yeah.
Like,
That was cool.
was it Santa Carolina or Santa?
Yeah,
what is
Santa Carolina, it
Yeah.
was the celebrity one.
Let's talk
Yes.
about that a little bit. Is what we see on TV really what happens? there?
Yeah.
So
No,
when you
the
guys
NTA
see when the cameras leave,
We're suffering.
really?
Yeah.
Really, Leah?
Yeah.
Really? I mean,
Serious.
you signed the NDA like
Yeah,
No,
20
no,
years
no.
ago.
The only thing they gave us off camera was if we hadn't eaten
Yeah.
in like a while and we had to do a very big physical competition or
Yeah.
thing, then they would give us like a quarter orange. Cut an orange in 4 and then you get that quarter.
That's slice, if you want to call it,
Yes.
to keep your energy
And one
up.
of the camera guys was a fan of mine.
Oh yeah.
And he gave me a Toffelux, like
Oh,
on the
man.
side,
Yeah.
one Toffelux. And I like,
How long were you there?
no, I was 11 days out
That's
of
too
21.
long. I don't think I would survive, man. Like, so it's really that intense.
Yes. We slept on the beach with no cover in the rain for like 3 days.
You must have. Were
in
you
the
sick when you came back?
sand.
Did you
No.
get sick? You lost a lot of weight.
10 kilos in 7 days. I was like, let me go back.
You lose more.
Have you seen? I don't know who won. Did you win?
I didn't know. I just got to about halfway. I wasn't very good at the like backstabbing, conniving thing.
Okay.
I wasn't doing that enough.
What you see is what you get. Like that's it. Yeah.
It was hard. I can't
So
like
people
tell
voted
one thing.
against you.
I had just won a challenge where we got immunity, and then Proverb,
Yeah. The rapper.
the rapper. So he was in my tribe,
Yeah.
and one night he was snoring, and we were all like waking up, and he'll tell you about it. And we all woke up and we were like, "Hey, Proverb,
Dude, wake up."
you're snoring." And I suggested, me and my big mouth,
Yeah.
that he maybe, because we were all sleeping with like our heads towards the middle.
Right.
I suggested maybe he turned around
The other way, yeah.
with his feet towards us,
Yeah.
and then maybe feet,
Yeah.
And I think it insulted
It
him a
helped.
little. He felt insulted
Oh, snap.
by that.
Oh.
And the next day he was like, "Guys,
She has to go.
she needs to go."
Oh, man.
But I suppose it was maybe not just him. It was like,
A bunch of people.
I'd
there.
also won the challenge. So they say, when you win something, and sometimes they start to feel threatened
Oh.
that
You might
get further. I don't know. Who knows? I also didn't really I wasn't actively trying to like make alliances the whole time.
Yeah.
To like, we like gonna get those ones out. And so I suppose it was that conniving part that I wasn't good at.
Okay.
And I'm not like that.
Yeah. Did you run into the people that voted against you after that?
Yeah.
Are you guys cool
Yeah. Everyone.
to this day?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Everyone's cool. Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right, no, but that's dope. Like that's really dope, man. Like
It was amazing. I wish I could go back.
Yeah.
Because you won't believe how quickly you adapt. Bro, you can become a caveman in 5 days.
Really?
Quickly. Your body and your mind goes,
You auditioned for that?
no, they phoned me.
Oh, they said
It's
"Do you want
celebrity boy.
to-" Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you get a phone.
Celebrity
It's not
back
like
then.
me,
It's
not like you,
where I
boy.
have to go audition.
No,
Like,
but
okay.
most of them you do audition.
Yeah.
So you
okay.
probably could. But I haven't seen a South African one in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen one as well.
But it was cool. Like I didn't struggle physically or mentally.
Yeah, it really, I'm sure it just teaches, you learn a lot about yourself when you're there, right?
And when I came back, when you drive back into the city, you're like, what is all of this actually for?
Wow.
Literally 11 days. And my mind was like caveman vibes. You're like, why do we need all of this stuff?
Let go of everything.
Like,
go back to the
Let me
to the
go.
jungle.
Because essentially all you need in your life is food, water, and shelter. That's actually all you need.
Wow.
Like, we've gotten to a place where it's just
I'm too much of
everything is so much.
I'm too much of a city boy. I don't know if I would survive.
I mean, it might show you a different side of life.
Of myself, right? I suppose. What have you not done, Leah,
What,
that you would still like to do?
I want to produce more. I have produced music.
Because you've done it.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
But a lot of it was before my son was born, and all the software and programs have changed.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to start all over again. I have been collabing with guys, but I've got the itch now to produce properly again.
Okay.
Because there aren't many female producers, which is one of them. But I just have so many ideas. So that's something I want to do. But also, like, maybe trying to get some sort of degree outside of the music industry.
Study, okay.
We'll see.
What are you thinking? Where's your head leaning towards in terms of what you'd like
Maybe
to study?
marketing. Because, marketing now, if you're a DJ, you must be a lot of other things. You can't just play music.
Yeah. I was
You have
having
to
a similar conversation with China because you were saying the same thing, that the game has changed, man.
Yeah.
It's not what it used to be back then. You kind of need to wear different hats. At different
You have to be a designer, you have to be a social media influencer marketing. So maybe diving into something like that a little bit deeper would be, because I've been doing a lot of my own designing now since COVID.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not paying a designer 500 Rand for like a little post and waiting 2 weeks. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah.
So I started messing around on like Canva and all of
yeah.
these things, and can't believe it's been like 5 years now since COVID. But eventually you get quite good at it, right? So,
and I think that was our biggest takeaway with COVID. You kind of adopted skills that you never thought you could, get into. People started getting into cooking and
yeah, gardening,
You know what I'm saying?
own fitness, all of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm always wanting to do new stuff.
Any places where you'd still like to go play?
I've never been to America
Okay.
or Australia.
Okay. I hear the scene in Australia is quite big.
Yeah.
The dance music scene is big. And people are sleeping on Australia.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, also maybe Italy, not so much for DJing, although I'm not going to say no.
Yeah.
But just like, you know, maybe like a little romantic getaway with a husband.
You haven't been?
Not Italy, no.
Okay.
I've been to a couple of European places,
Right.
and you know, Japan.
Yeah. I would love to go play in Japan.
Exactly.
I would love to visit Japan.
Or even just like my son is a big Pokemon player.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the cards.
Oh,
he
nice,
plays in
yes.
tournaments and stuff, and obviously it's like originates from there. So it'll be more like a family thing. But yeah, let's play for sure. Yeah, I mean, traveling is experiences are what you should actually invest in more than just materialistic stuff. You
Yeah.
want to have these experiences, but it is so expensive now too. Yeah. But
Non-refundable.
yeah. But I am not done yet.
You're
I've
not.
still got a lot of stuff I want to do in the music industry.
Yeah.
I'll always be first and foremost a DJ.
Yeah.
So whether I'm like an artist manager or a whatever, everyone knows if I've got a gig, that's going to take preference.
Yeah.
Like you will postpone your class or something else.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, my gigs come first.
Of late, are you getting a lot of vinyl bookings, or is it still digital?
I do get vinyl bookings, and I'm also hosting my own vinyl nights.
Talk about that a little bit. Yeah.
Yes. So once a week, well, it's once a week at the moment, but it might change. We're doing something called Vinyl Legends in Edenvale, and I'm just booking all the legends.
Yeah. So names like Fresh there.
We had Fresh, we've had Cisco, we've had Migs.
Nice.
We've got Lulo Cafe coming.
Vinny as well, right?
Vinny was there, Otto B, Leputla, who is our dealer.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
he's everyone's dealer now, you know? Yeah.
There's a lot still booked. We've got Tulani, Michael G,
So it's
Togson.
strictly vinyl, right?
Strictly.
Yeah.
And it can be old school, it can be new,
Yeah.
but it is more deep, soulful house.
Was it intentionally to do, or was it your intention to do vinyl, or was it just...
No, just vinyl, yeah.
Okay.
Vinyl. And I mean...
Separate the boys
yes.
from the men, yeah?
That was the nicest thing when every time I host any sort of event, you'll get like hundreds of guys, please can I play, please can I play, please. But when it's a vinyl event, everyone's quiet.
You
No
choose
one
who
DMs
plays
you,
it.
bro.
That's the beauty about vinyl, right? Yeah.
There's no DMs.
Yeah.
You might get like your guys that used to buy records from
Old
you
school.
saying,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
going to
like,
come,
yeah.
but then they'll come.
Yeah.
And they'll hang out
Just
there.
to hang out, yeah.
And then you'll be like, cool, maybe you should come and
through,
play
right?
next time.
Yeah.
And that's how we've always been.
Yeah, the culture has always been that. You go
Yes.
check out a gig, and then the conversation just starts happening. The next thing you're playing at a spot,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And it's also the love of the culture. We want to be around each other and that music.
Yeah. That's what I like about the DJs from back then. It's that camaraderie that we had. You know, people that all play vinyl kind of lean towards each other. So if there's a vinyl thing that's happening, we want to go there because you know you're gonna run into a certain somebody
Yes.
that you knew from back in the day.
Yeah.
Right? So
And we all book each other. I've
Yeah.
played at Lulo Cafes Tuesday night.
yeah, shout out to Lulo Cafe.
Shout
man.
out
Yeah.
Vinny's Thursdays.
Shout out
at-
to Vinny Da Vinci.
Yes.
Yeah. You had one of the hottest sets. I watched that one. I think you played with Mbuso, right? That same evening. Yeah.
That was nice.
Hot mix that, yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah. I saw a
On
clip.
Toxin as well, eh?
Yeah, when Togs, he's
Yeah,
done, she's
that one
done
was a little bit more
Yes.
famous there.
Yeah, she's
A lot of people really love that set.
Yeah, it's gonna... Yo, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, it never gets old.
Yeah.
It never gets old. The music never gets old. The feel and the love and, you know, people will always be like, some young kids are like, vinyl's old. Like, why would you carry heavy and you don't see any numbers and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they don't really understand the touchy-feely,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I
And that's where the
sometimes-
skill comes from, actually, you know. Because everything is written for you. You can just press
Sync.
and that's it.
That's why
Clubs, yeah.
everyone's a DJ now.
Of course.
Yeah. I see why everybody who understands the culture. That's why they're actually trying to go back now.
And we're trying to keep it.
Yeah, try and keep
alive.
it like what it was, not what it is now.
Like I said earlier, separate the boys from the men. Anyway.
Yeah.
But it's coming back again, the whole vinyl thing. People
Yeah,
are-
yeah. I mean, like now we're talking about Liputla. I mean, Liputla has got so many different individuals that are buying vinyl from him, and Tulani's got a
Togzen as well,
Yeah,
Tulani.
he's got a record store
Yeah.
now, and I've had the pleasure of just working a day there, and the number of feet that are coming in there, people wanting to buy vinyl, it's crazy, man.
It's beautiful, yeah. I that's something that when you ask me, is there something that I still want to do? Is I've always wanted to bring my record store back, but in you're gonna laugh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be called Flipside Emporium.
Wow.
Another Flipside.
Oh man, like
trading as.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted to have like a little record section
Yeah.
with a restaurant or like a coffee bar
nice.
type
Yeah,
thing,
yeah, yeah.
and then like different like little hubs like tattoo artists,
Yeah.
like imported clothing, and like maybe if there's a local designer making jewelry, jewelry,
Yeah.
like a hangout spot where people can free internet, and also like listening sessions with a DJ box, whatever.
What's stopping you from doing that? I think for you it's
You have
And
to
it
find
happens.
a spot
okay.
and invest in it. It costs money to
Money,
open and
yeah.
start.
Okay.
And also, like, since COVID, renting places and having a physical store
Yeah.
is difficult because people do so much online things.
Oh
and,
yeah.
so-
You have to kind of get people out of their houses to come to the
Yes.
place, right?
So I'm just waiting for the right time. Then I'll bring all of that together.
Please do.
And like have like a nice hangout. And you need it also to be in the right vicinity.
Yeah.
Where it's central for everyone.
Accessible to everyone.
But it can be a lot of things. Like you can come and free internet so you could work and eat and
Have a
sushi,
meeting or
sushi.
whatever.
Maybe
yeah.
there's also like a little hairdresser,
Right.
nails. Like it must be like a little village.
Yeah.
Like an emporium type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That would
can
be
see that.
yeah.
I can see you doing something like that.
It would be cool.
Yeah.
Even the school and the offices for the studio.
Yeah.
Even a recording studio itself, I can see like a window where you could see someone in the studio from the restaurant recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Cisco's got something like that at Multiracial where you are able to
Yes.
buy and then you can see the studio where they make the
Exactly,
music. Yeah. He was
exactly.
saying on the show that his studio is like that at
Yeah,
Multiracial.
so he doesn't have much records anymore.
Yeah.
But you can pivot. I mean, I've had to pivot so many times with Flipside, as you can tell. And as times change and the market changes and world changes, you just have to go with the flow.
Towards the end of the show, Wax likes to play a little game where he kind of likes to pick your brain about your top 5 DJs of all time. In no particular order. Who would be your top 5?
In the world.
World, South Africa, whatever. Dead or alive.
So for me, Carl Cox.
Carl Cox.
Yeah.
Right.
He's always been, I think almost in his 60s.
Yeah.
And he's still touring like a...
Big legend.
Yeah. Another one is Chris Lake.
Chris Lake. Oh, yes.
Because I was selling his records in my store, and
Yeah.
now he's like flying.
Wow.
His music just has not stopped. And his performances, and I'm just like, I wish I could.
Have you met him?
No.
Okay.
He was meant to come to South Africa to Ultra the 1 year,
Yeah.
and then his name just miraculously disappeared off the
Eesh.
flyer. It
Wonder
was
why.
there, and then it wasn't.
Wonder why.
Anyway, there's so many. Right now, I like Sam Divine.
Sam Divine.
She's got that real like house feeling with the vocals, very like garagey, which
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah.
because a lot of the time when you get touring artists, it must always be like hard and banging.
Yeah.
I like to keep that original house flavor.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and just to get that response from the crowd.
Yeah.
A massive festival with like, the soulful vocal.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
You don't always get that.
Yeah.
Who else? I really liked Eric Murillo.
Eric Murillo, yeah. Rest in peace.
Yes. So obviously there is some controversy around him, which I wasn't obviously aware of, but there was
kind
always
of shocked
that.
the world as well when we heard what it was about.
Yeah. So if I separate that and just think of
The DJ.
him as the DJ, he was the energy and the music was just like he was always
Rest
one of
in
my
peace, Eric
favorites.
Murillo,
Yeah. And who else? I know I'm forgetting.
The last
someone.
one, yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, Black Coffee's
Yeah.
he went from zero to hero.
Yeah.
And I saw firsthand from where he came from, and what he's been through. And where he is now. So Coffee is a great example to everyone that you can be whoever you want to be.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even, with his accident and all of that, he
still managed to push boundaries and said, you know what, I'm doing this thing.
yeah.
Man. Yeah.
He's doing stuff that most people can't do with one hand, basically.
Both hands.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's just an inspiration to everyone. And his productions, like, I actually worked with him in studio once.
Oh, nice.
Just by chance, I was making a track with a guy in Pretoria.
Yeah.
And we were just sitting there, like, putting some beats down. And he walked in. And I was like, yo, Coffee, don't you want to just, like, play a little piano riff for us? He was like, okay, cool. Push play on the song and let the song go.
Yeah.
And I think it was like a 5-minute song that we had, but there was no melody or anything.
Okay.
And we pushed play and he started playing. And he just played probably like 200 riffs from beginning to end. We didn't stop.
Yo.
And by the end, he was like, I'm sure there's something in there
That
that
you're
you
gonna
can,
like. Yeah,
that you
yeah,
can
yeah.
grab.
Wow.
He played like 200 different chords and melodies that you
and
could
stuff.
just chop up and find whichever one you want. And he was like, "Trrr, cool guys, see you later." And he walked out.
Oh, wow. Like
That's
a
dope.
It was-
mic, yeah?
But he played like a flippin' someone in an orchestra.
Wow.
It was so easy for him. He's like a really true musician.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was amazing. I wish I could find that song now.
Anything for Leah? Because I know you've always got something up your sleeve.
No, not today.
Yeah, man.
I mean, today we kind of changed our style of shooting. We've upped our quality. Yeah, I mean, with our small cameras. We're struggling, bro.
Yeah, I know,
We're struggling. So people must not see our quality and go, hey, these guys. We're trying to make it look good, So I'm here in the background trying to sort things out. I'm in the conversation, but I'm sort of,
No,
but
we're getting some sponsors going, bro. They're coming.
yeah, it's
Sponsors,
about time,
I mean,
man.
It's about
you
time,
guys are
right?
doing so well. I'm very impressed.
At episode 26, we only got help 3 times. So we're holding on strong, man. Yeah, but the conversation was dope. I enjoyed
I
it.
really appreciate it.
I mean, it has reached the end too quick,
It always feels quick, but this was
It
like
does
the quickest.
feel quick, hey?
Yeah, because we were just like, this time of the day, I don't know how long we're going to push this, But it feels like we can still go on. But
Yeah,
So
there's
obviously
just
part
so
2.
much.
Part 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think we're
well-
going to have to do a part 2, like for real.
We're going to mix.
We-
The
yeah,
next
yeah,
one
yeah.
I'm going to mix.
Please do. We need a mix from you.
So you guys are going to, we've got a plan.
We've already
Yes.
formulated one. It's going to happen.
100%.
Um,
And, if your viewers ever need anything from me,
Yeah.
they can always just hit me up.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask that because sure there's a young DJ looking out there, and it's not necessarily a female DJ, but
No.
someone who's been looking at Leah. And it's like, oh, how do they get a hold of you? DM you on your socials.
Yeah, on any social platform
Yeah.
at DJ Lady Leah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm doing the mentorship even online.
Yeah.
So if you're on another part of the country,
Nice.
I've got many successful students that we did
Oh,
online.
nice, nice.
And yeah, there's a lot of things happening. So I'm always open to, you know, helping people.
Yeah,
And I always reply to all of my DMs.
nice.
I'm a little bit OCD when it comes to that. I cannot see a message and
Just ignore it. Yeah.
No,
Oh, wow.
it like eats me up.
Wow.
Even if I'm just like, sorry, bro, I can't help you.
I can't help you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
but you have to respond.
I have to.
Wow, that's dope. You don't find that a lot, you know, from people. It's especially people in the limelight, because you'll talk to them and they just. You know.
Yeah, and I don't really like that. So when I message someone, I think it's
You kind of expect for them to.
yeah,
respond
even
to you.
yes or no, whatever. But I mean, like I said, I'm always here for advice and mentoring, and yeah, the agency is currently at capacity. I won't lie.
Yeah, yeah.
So management is a different story. I don't have much space for that.
Right.
Unless you're the next Black Coffee, then maybe we can talk.
Yeah.
So if you're that confident.
Then hit you up, yeah?
But yeah, there's a lot going on. I mean, I've got lots of gigs coming, so watch my socials for all my gigs. And yeah, we're having fun, bro.
Leah, your story, like I said, we could go on for another
Thank
3
you.
hours. But, you know, from the outside looking in, I've been a fan for a very long time, even when I was DJing back then.
From back in the days.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, man, like this conversation really, bro, like
I appreciate it.
one of the ones that we really wanted to do for a long time.
For a long time.
And
Sure.
I'm so excited that we finally got to speak to
too.
Lady Leah. Now people know who Lady Leah is. Yeah.
You guys made a big effort. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for allowing us into your
Pleasure.
space. Yeah, you
Listen,
know,
we're going to have a HertzNTales vinyl gig.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can't wait.
So watch
We
out
would
for
love
that,
to do it.
okay? We're on.
Rocking some vinyl. Look,
100%.
thank you so much for your time, Leah.
Pleasure.
And we really appreciate you, man. All the best for the future. If there's ever anything we can help you with in terms of whatever, hit us up as well.
And the same goes for you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Another
Thank you,
episode
man.
of Heads and Tails coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. We are back with another episode soon. Peace and love, Siyanqanyo. Danko.
Danko.
Yay! Thank you.
so much,
That
man.
went so quick.
I feel like there's so much I wanted to ask you, but I think we need a part 2. There's
We can.
so much that I needed to ask, because you've done a lot.